Thank you very much today attending our presentation, and today we will speak about majorly for how you can manage your process, construction process, a kind of RFI during the project life cycle. And ISETIA is a interesting new generation project management system which support the processes. Processes are very important during the project life cycle because each project has different type of process and we need to manage the process to be able to complete our projects. And during the construction life cycle, we have a lot of information which we are sharing, question which we are asking and looking the answers and following up and getting the status of the work, which is the we call tracking, like say that process tracking. And ISETIA is a modular based project management system. And what does it mean, by the way, project schedule and project process, which we need to make it clarification. During the project life cycle, and especially we are speaking about the construction projects, we have 30% project construction activities like excavation, backfilling, that kind of works, which generally we are handling with the classical project management system like Power projects. If we are speaking about infrastructure project management, linear project management with Kilos, also Oracle Primavera is a standard for any kind of construction project, power, energy, and oil and gas. With Microsoft projects kind of works. But there are some 70% work which we have all the time face-to-face during the project life cycle, kind of daily work, administration work, unexpected work, issues, problem, punch list, checklist, and RFIs, RFP, RFO, transmittals, submittals, that kind of works which we have we call ad hoc works, ad hoc task, which we need to manage under some certain processes. And that's why I said to help you to focusing on that kind of administration works, administration task, which we will be not able to plan before we start our project schedule. And ISETIA give you also integrated document management possibilities, but this is not a kind of standard document management. We majorly focus on the document tracking integrated with process. Then it starts to meaning more powerful. And also RFX like RFP, RFI, RFO, that kind of things which you will be able to also plan and control and follow up in ISETIA system. Collaboration is the key point, and during the project life cycle, many people using different type of models like email, like WhatsApp, or like phone, or meetings, and etc. But we aim together with ISETIA creating a shared collaboration center which we can collaborate on the work, collaborate on the project, collaborate on the task, collaborate on the document which we are dealing daily basis. Also, there are many cases in organization during we implemented classical project management system. People were saying that how I can assign simple task to someone and track the status, which is what kind of task when we say this at daily basis, cleaning this trashes in front of the construction site office, removing the container from the building A, making some fence installation, and that kind of work which we are not making on the construction schedule but daily basis. For example, project manager want to give the task and do it, or if you are design company and making the design changes on the work, that kind of thing. So that ISETIA also help simple task management. And of course, issue management is the most important things. We are all the time face-to-face during the project and issues which we cannot plan, but we are realize it and we need to deal with, so that if there is an issue, we need to understand what is the reason. We need to make a plan for solving the issues. Also risk management, and we have a lot of risk management requirement during the project management. and also what type of risk we have, what is risk, which activities has what type of the risk, what are the risk status, so that we can follow up our risk management. And without any change, there is no project, so that we all the time need and require some change management, and so that we can follow up the change request status and that kind of things. Of course, reporting is important. Whatever we are putting in any kind of system, we need to get the proper reporting system to understand where we are and what we are doing and where we are going. And ISETIA provide not only single project management, also provide multiple project management, which is portfolio management and program management capabilities for the companies who are dealing more than one projects. And I just start to speak about the simple functionality of the document management and document tracking, because documents are one of the most important parts which we are dealing daily work, so that without any document we cannot do our job. And ISETIA gives simple but powerful document management engine, which is that integrated with the process. Like, you can archive all kind of document, you can see the document in your project, you can see the version of the document. Adding document the system is very simple. We aim with ISETIA to give our customer easy to use system which anybody without getting training able to plan and put their document in system, follow the document and see their document on the work. And one of the advantage which with ISETIA provide the possibilities of the document reviewing, which any kind of document in this slide you can see can be easily displayed without any installation of the system. For example, Microsoft Project. If you have one Microsoft Project license in your company and your planner is doing project scheduling Microsoft Project, if you put the Microsoft Project file in the ISETIA, unlimited person can just go to web and see how your project look like, so that we give free of charge document previewing like AutoCAD, like Microsoft Project, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, that kind of things. And you can see that this is the interface for document management module, and here you can select the document and you can display the document. Of course, this is not only just the document archiving. We will speak about the document markup. We will speak about, for example, possibilities from the IFC file document markup and comment. If the subject is the BIM, we will have another session with how you can manage BIM process information management from the model to using the ISETIA. About the document management, history of the document is very important. When you upload the document in the project, you can see when document has been created, who changed the last time the document, so that you can also track the changes of the document. It's very important. Also versions. If you are speaking about the design, if we are speaking about the developing something, which is that document versions all the time an issue, and during the project life cycle, we can create a new version, and we can all the time be sure what are the newest version of the project. We can easily track the versions. And document uploading is very simple. We aim to make possibilities for people simple, so that any kind of drag and drop document in ISETIA is possible to manage by system. And process, which is that today we will speak about the RFI. What I want to mention, ISETIA is a unique system which allows you to create your own process. And for example, there are other software which provide the RFI management capabilities, but why ISETIA is different than them? Because you can manage multiple processes in each type of the work. For example, you can have designing process, RFI for electrical work, RFI for mechanical work, RFI for architectural work. Each stage, each workflow can be different than each other. You can make it standard for all design, or you can make it different for all different type of the work. It makes ISETIA difference because we are not like a closed program giving you the possibilities and saying that work like we are recommending. ISETIA allow you to customize 100% your any kind of process and create an unlimited process in the system. For example, this is the RFI status, which is that you can see that on the left side I have two types of RFI. One is the power system, another is a weak current system. And here we have stages unutilized, that these are the RFI, which are each of them are represented by cards, which is we aim to also give graphical way RFI management interface to the busbar system, remote metering and lighting controlling telephone system. These are the RFI cards, and here you can see that customer requirement, initial design, customer approval, final design, authority approval. These are the stage of the RFI, and each RFI has responsible person, and also we can see that the total progress on the all RFIs in the system. So that how it works, which is that classical project management system gives you that Gantt chart based plan, which is we also provide with ISETIA, and we make the project, work breakdown, structure and task, and create the link. But micro planning way, which is that ISETIA is giving the micro based planning, which is that we can have it the task, which like here, let's say overall plan and interior design. These are the toilet plan, technical room plan, facade plan, perspective. These are the plan packages, and you can see that we can follow up the plan in progress and done, so that customer requirement, two works on the customer requirement, perspectives and calculations. Initial design, building section and staircase in the initial design process. Customer approval for elevation and roof. After we have customer approval, we start to have a final design and authority approval. We call micro-based plan. How it works? We do not go very detailed plan when we use the Gantt chart. Like we just say overall plan must start January and need to finish in August, so that in the detailed micro ways we can just create for the micro task in the system, like this way. Overall plan, and under overall plan we have micro tasks, which we can follow up process of the micro task. When I show you the sample, it will be more clear. And this approach gives you possibilities for integrating macro and micro planning. And we generally recommend making macro plan with Primavera, Asta, Tilos or Microsoft project, but collect the actuals in the micro task in ISETIA. How it works, which is that you, as I mentioned, that construction works you can control with classical project management system, but you can focus on the process with ISETIA. Even you can integrate it your ERP systems. Let's go how the micro planning, how process planning, how process controlling work in ISETIA. First of all, I would like to make architectural design work, and we have 6 packages for architectural work, so that this is the work which we need to do. And we have stages: customer requirement, initial design, customer approval, final design, authority approvals, show drawing, and submittals to contractors. We have one question. Question is this: if we can customize this so that if you don't have, for example, customer approval, yes, this is sample only. Each company has different process stages. You can add here new stage, or you can remove from here any stages. The answer is we can customize our own stage work processes. Okay, how we are managing, how we are following, so that we just estimate the list of the packages which we need to do for architectural design. Design package 1, design package 2, and then we start the work. Design package 1, we just go to customer, or we send the information to customer. We are collecting their requirements. After customer give us their requirement, a kind of that, let's say that how many rooms they want, what type of wall they want, that kind of things, we can start for making initial design. When we do the initial design, we need to complete our initial design and go and present to customers that what we done, and customer need to approve it for our initial design, and when they approve it, we can start the final design. But during this time, second package we can start, because that we don't finish all one package and start second package. It can be also sequence and parallel way we can develop the design, so that package 1 we are in the final design, package 2 initial design. This is the way how we are following up the work. In the real life, people manage the way how you can see on my screen, that we have post-its, we can put it, we will know that okay, this has to be done, and this is the way how we are managing if we don't have, let's say, any IT system. But in ISETIA, we move this card system. You can see that this is my work, finish works, doors, windows, roofing. These are the discipline of the work. In the finishes, elevator, science casework, equipment, painting, flooring. And here you can see that list of all the cards which we need to manage it. So that one is that identified works, documented, agreed, started, and completed. Let's go to cards and what we can put on RFI card. Let's say that I just want to manage on the RFI. First of all, I can create the work and I can say that who will be the responsible the work, so that you can see my picture here and I'm responsible from the work for this progress. When we start the planning, we can also enter the progress of the work. If we are doing design work, we can say how many % we completed. If it is an RFI, we can all the time say final approval means that 50% of the progress on the RFI. So that you can also create a comment. Comment is important. Each stage we can add a comment, we can share with the other people our comments. And documents are very important. We can attach the documents. Deadlines, according to contracts, when we submit some question, we need to get answer, or we need to answer the question on time, so we can have a deadlines. Integrated risk, integrated cost, so that we can also put it in cost of the delay, cost of the work which we need to do. Effort hours, which is that in ISETIA card we can also have planned working hours, actual working hours, which we can keep the timesheets. And of course, description of the works, which is what we need to do. Design of structures need to be done by tech-in, and deadline is 1st of August 2017, and you need to do this job in 80 hours, and the document which is mentioned specification is attached, and there are some risks. If we not receive the contract on time from the customer, we can delay on the starting, and the cost of this work is 80 hours, and plus it's required 2 times traveling to customer office. That kind of information we can put on the card. You can see that these are the cards. By the way, ISETIA is integrated with Primavera. You can inside use even Primavera, that you can see that these are the work, and this is Primavera P6, and you can inside of the P6 you can even manage ISETIA works, so that these are the cards, these are the ISETIA works which you can follow. We also give possibilities for all integrated process like work, project, document, risk, cost in the one platform. And this is the sample with the Telos customer. You can see that weekly reports, even you don't have Telos license, you can share with your customer, you can share with the people. These are the information about the project progress for the project, like document access history. You can see that document information also here. Okay, do you have any question? Okay, now let's go to live demo just to show how interface look like, by the way. And you can see this is tech-in now. I'm in the my dashboard. Each user have dashboard. Each user enter the system. I said there is 100% web-based system. You don't need to install anything. You just enter your password and enter the system. You can see that these are my work till today and this week, this month, and these are showing that for my filtering work, overdue my work, all done work, so that I can see that I have assigned the plumbing, piping works. This is for construction material. My project is office project. I can also select here the select project which I am doing, so that it's provide multiple project management possibilities. Which project you choose, you get the information about this project. So that my project is now for the office building. So that's why I can see here list of the work which I assign. It means that plumbing and piping and pump works, I have 10 hours planned and due date is this, and I need to also submit my actual hours, how much work I done. So this is my all the work. As you see that I have a lot of work assignment which I need to perform for this project. Here we have also Gantt chart. If you are Microsoft, Telos, Primavera or Asta Power project users, you can also open your project Gantt chart schedule. You can see that this is my design work, architectural, structural, electrical works. In ISETIA, you can also create your own schedule, links by critical activities. You can also provide, and you can see the critical activities, and you can make the link. You can also create your schedule using ISETIA Gantt chart, but majorly our customers are using their other project management system so that we are integrated. Of course, you can go to dashboard, you can see my project risk, and we can go down, it is my project issues, document received via email, which is that if somebody sent me email via email document, I can also put it in ISETIA, I can distribute the document, even the system, they are not system user, I can send them document. I have document workflow, that kind of things. These are some samples of my dashboard. I can have multiple dashboards. I can have it, for example, dashboard for managing work, dashboard for reporting, dashboard for that kind of things. I can have it multiple dashboard in the system. On the left side, you can see here I have ISETIA modules, which is that when you go to ISETIA dashboard, you can see your dashboard here. When you go to ISETIA portfolio management, it will system show you your projects information, so that which are how many projects you have, and here you can see these are my portfolios, and the projects portfolios like mosque, sewage, warehouse, metro projects, hotel projects. You can see the programs, and you can see the list of the projects. I have at the moment 5 projects, so that I can see my project budget, I can see that who is the project manager, the status of the project, and information, all kind of information about the project in the portfolio area. Of course, for the different installation, you can also see the how system works. First of all, we have English, Polish, Turkish, Chinese, Korean, multi-language. If you want to go to your system, you just enter your password and log in the system. And now it is live. So I go to web, and it just show me my projects. I can here select my projects. If I selected, for example, another project, you can see that these are the work. I have not work assignment for the project called Telos 2, but if I go to project called A1, I can see that these are the list of the work which I have assigned. Let's go to document area. I just selected document management model. When I select the document management model, we give the hierarchy for the project level, so that if I select the project name A1, I see here the hierarchy of the project A1. If I selected here Telos projects, there will be showing me here the folder structure for the Telos 1 project. If I select the Telos 2 project, it will give me the hierarchy of the Telos 2 project. If I go to again to project call A1, and you can see my project hierarchy here, and I can open it here. It will be present. For example, these are my project document I selected. You can see that it's immediately just giving the project information for the first page and the second page. I can just here go and select the first page. I can print it. I can make it zoom for the reading more details in the system. And I can go from here the pages, and you can see that even not opening the project, I can easily track the information. Of course, I can also just select the project information, like this is my document, project ID, document name, document created by, basic information about document. I can select it and see that when this document has been created and by whom. And versions, I can see the document version 1, document version 2. I can keep track all the documents. I can also edit the document notes that I can just create it, and I can say this is case study from Istanbul project. And I can save the notes. You can add multiple notes. Other people also can come and edit their notes, that they can say that, let's say, thank you for information, and you can just create a note so that when you have it entering the document, you can immediately understand the document information. Second document, when you go, you can see that the second document is displayed for the second document information. I have here the versions, so that I have here 1, 2, 3 different versions, and this is the version 1 which I selected, so that I can also see all kind of document version here. And adding new document is not very difficult. You can just go here, and on your desktop you can just select the document from your desktop and just move the document inside of the here ISETIA, and document has been saved. If I go to here, and you can see that document has been saved, and history of the document, which is just 1 minute ago we created the document. You can see that document has been here, and I can just make the zoom, and it will show me that this is the version 5, document version 5 for 3D, 4D, 5D. As you remember that you can just also keep the version controls. This is the document management, which you can also open the Excel file. You can see that even Excel file, you can just display the document. It can be PowerPoints and any kind of file. It can be AutoCAD, or it can be IFC, which we also work, and with soon we are going to release ISETIA version 16.3 with the IFC display options, so that by this way 3D model can be also displayed in ISETIA, so that this is the support which we are going to do for the BIM processes. Microsoft projects, you can just select the Microsoft project. Even I have not installed Microsoft project, it will be just displaying Microsoft project schedule. It's also very useful and important for the customer. And also you can select the emails, and you can see that also it is integrated with Outlook. We can bring also Outlook information from the emails which we receive. And you can see these are the other document format support and etc. Of course, I don't want to go this time very detailed, but we can also here create it, for example, document workflow. We can edit more information, but document management module is very simple, but at the same time powerful, giving you possibilities for managing it. Let's come back to RFI process. As I mentioned before, we can create an unlimited RFI or any kind of process. Here you can see that these are the samples which we created, and I would like to create a 3-phase RFI, just creating here. And I open, for example, example things that planned, in progress, completed. These are the stages. So when I just close this view, you can see that there are 3 works which is not started yet, which we need to start it, and also you can here see that I have stages. Let's say that package 1, we start the work, we just select it, move on the right side, and we are saying that this work has been started as a planned, and then we can move it in progress, and we can move as a completed, and when the work has been completed, we can archive the work. This is a kind of just moving card from left to right. Let's say second one, we just say, okay, we just planned. Planned means this time I would like to enter the progress. I can open it, the card detail. I can see the card name. I can see the planned effort for these cards. I can see that who will be the responsible. If I want, I can also select, and from here I can assign the responsible person for this work. So that Tekken will be responsible for this work. And I can also decide, please notify me if the status of the work has been changed via email. And I can also write at the description of the work. This is design package need to be delivered before 9th of August. Of course, we can do it here, planned start date, expected finish date. So you can also give the deadline for the work for your team member, which is Tekken need to deliver this package on this date with the deadline. Of course, we can also go to assign the documents. As you remember that I was uploading the document called 3D, 4D and 5D, I can also assign this document to this work. It means that when the Tekken open the stage, he can easily understand that he has assignment of the work. Question from Muhammad Firdaus that if the email documentation for document management, can you drag and drop the document? Yes, we can do it. Even let's just, I can show you that I have, for example, one example email here. This is the email. I just select it from email and drag inside and drop it. You can see that file has been saved by email format. You can easily just drag and drop, or you can just select here, and from the desktop you can just go and select the document, emails and etc. We have also direct integration with Outlook. From Outlook you can select the document and drag and bring it inside of the ISETIA without any problem. Okay, another question from Aswar. If there is a delay in project, it's automatically get alerts to email. Yes, we can get the deadline email. We can get the notifications, so that we also in the dashboard, we have dashboard for overdue task, which will be highlighted in the red that we have delay on this activities. Yes, answer is yes. So that you can see that I attach the document. I can edit the comments. And which is the comment, we can also say design work pack 2 is important and we need to deliver on time, so that I can edit also my comments. And another comment we can also edit, which is that it's okay, don't worry. Let's say, of course, I'm just writing the short comments, and you can see that who write the comment. At the moment, I'm taking Guertin, and that's why I have here my name is mentioned. If another person added comment, all the comments on document will be stable, visible. So that we created here, you see that it's just put my picture here. This is the work of the Tekken, and if you go to again here, you can see that these are the information. By the way, this time I want to update the progress. Planned means in our company is 10% of the work completed. I can just select and I can say that 10% completed. The stage color is red. It shows me that 10% of the work completed. As a check-in, if I said, okay, planned, and now I'm in the progress, and I move the card on the progress level, and in the progress level, I can come and edit another comment, which is I can say that, well, I move the cards, let's say that another comment here. I move the cards on 11 November 2016 on time. Let's say I just selected in another comment. I can just show that these are the all comments I have, and here also I can say in progress means that 50% of the work. By the way, adding progress is optional. Not many of our customers using it, because if you are managing process, you don't have to put it progress. But some customers are saying, I want to also just at least to understand how many % of the work is completed. But you can edit the 50% progress. So that you can see here 10%, in progress 50%, so that I can see the colors here, how many percent of the work complete. So when we move to here, I can here enter the comment, another comment I can edit, or I can edit here progress information that, okay, our work is progress, let's say 100%, and select OK. And here each colors are showing me how many percent I progress during the which stages. And one of the biggest advantage, if I am having the RFI, I go to stage law. Please see, it will just give me the all information when this work has been created. By the way, I was using this example before also, so that you can just here see that, well, 15th of November, in this work has been created, and when it's moved in the progress, when it's planned, so that you can also see here the dates for start planning, start moving, so that I can keep all the history of the discard. Okay, if I created a new work, I can just come here, select it, which is that I want to create a new RFI. Let's say RFI 001. I can say that this is 10 hours. This is also optional, by the way. You don't have to estimated effort for the RFI process. You can put the deadline and you can just create a new RFI. And when you create a new RFI, you can also assign the responsible person. And now Tekken is assigned this work, and you can save and close it. So you can see that this new RFI has been created. And if you go to dashboard, you can also see here list of the work which I have assigned. So you can see these are the list of the work, so that I have just created new work RFI 001 as a check-in, and I'm just selecting here and saying that it is planned, so that I don't need to use the card. This time I'm just using simple to-do phrase, that I'm saying that okay, saved, and it is successfully saved. Now I just come back about the process board. Again, open the process board here. Please see that RFI 001 has been moved automatically, so that I don't have to manually, by using the card, each my team member managing through their dashboards. They can also come here and select to see my dashboards here again, so that this is my RFI 001, and if I say okay, this is in progress. Again, going to process card, opening the here, and you can easily understand this is in progress, automatically move RFI 001. If I open the here stage law, it will show me that when it was created, by whom it was created, when it was moved to another stages, so that you can track the moving from stage 1 to stage 2. This is very important to understand where is the status of my RFI card. This is the simple work. Let's open a bit bigger one. For example, I would like to show you very big projects. Let's say office building, and I would like to open, for example, handover board, handover process. When we finish the work, I have a list of the punch list, and I'm just giving also a handover process to owner. We open it. You can see that these are all the group of the work: elevation, doors, roofing, structure, concrete, and these are all the works which is done, so that I can just also show the summary. There are 56 work which need to be completed but not started or identified yet. We have identified 38 problems on the construction side, and 31 of them are documented, which we prepare the documents, and 27 of them agreed by customer that this is going to be covered by us, and there are 18 which we have assignment of the subcontractor or contractor which working on it and need to be completed. 33 work has been started already, and we have 24 completed handover documentation, and 23 we have accepted by customer, and which is that we have 35 which is the work has been completed, invoice sent, we completed the process, so that you can see, which is very graphical way of giving the information. So that unutilized work, you can see that these are the Alan Smith works. By the way, I can also go here on the unassigned work. I can just select only Tekin works. It will just tell me that Tekin has 56 of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 works. So that these are the Tekin for 4 works. Here identified by 1, and I can open here the card view, and you can easily see these are the work for Tekin. I want to put also Susan Green, and these are the Susan work. If I just want to see only Susan work, it will just display me the Susan work, so that you can see that Sulo, Tekin, and Martin, Keith, Justin, and Alan work. So these are all the work which we have assigned. Of course, we have very smart code library, which is in the code library. You can also open the code library for contractor 1, contractor 2, building 1, building 2, building 3, that kind of things. So it will be just filtering the work and based on this, so that this is how we can go. Also, we have all the analysis here. I just want to see door and window work, so that I can just hide the other groups. And it will just filter only selected items by this way, that I can see all the work, or I can only see selected work. It's very flexible, because we aim with ISETIA giving the process board, giving you easy printout, understand that you have this much of work, you need to upload it, you need to handle it, you need to carry on. This is the work, what we do and what we handle with ISETIA. Of course, we have risk management module, we have issue management module, we have contract expense management, contract cost management module, lesson learned, and the reporting dashboard report. So that kind of things. And we're aiming to, as I mentioned, that release soon for our BIM module, which will allow our customer opening the model and giving comment on the 3D model. So that soon we will also make it another session for advanced BIM expectation. We are going to cover RFI on 3D model, so that we will be again unique for the area, which allows that we let our customer managing information from the 3D model. Do you have any question?